Whoa, don't get me wrong, boss. I'm not questioning your leadership. I'm just concerned that the data you streamed might have been compromised, accessed by the hacker who attacked us. If so, how do you suggest I handle it?
By focusing on what matters right now, instead of dwelling on my past mistakes. Everything I've done has been to secure a future here for you, me,
this
Frank,
persuasion thing's
everyone
hard.
else in this team. I'm constantly looking for strong people to help me do that. The very best people I can find. Because if I don't, Seraph Industries will fall. Megan understood that. That's why she insisted I hire you in the first place.
Alright, asshole.
Megan? Boss, what does Megan have to do with any of this? I thought we were discussing a security breach.
She doesn't. I mean, not directly. The data I streamed had nothing to do with Megan or her work. It was just a routine, fact-finding check that sprang from one of our discussions. The kind of check I have to run quite often around here, believe it or not. Now, if somebody backtraces the transmission and gets a look at it, I very much doubt they'll know what to do with it. Trust me, we're fine.
Uh-huh, sure we are.
I would like nothing better than to trust you with this, boss. But trust is a two-way street, and the way you've handled this entire conversation so far makes me think that it's you who isn't trusting me. Why, boss? What is it you're so afraid to tell me?
Adam, of course I trust you, son. And it's not that I'm afraid to tell you the truth. It's just that, honestly, I'm afraid you'll take it the wrong way. All right. Look, the truth is, I set up a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people, potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
I had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you'd better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell. When you're ready, come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move.
So this guy has been looking up on me this whole time. Alright, let's find out what this guy found out about me, because I'm kind of curious about Adam Jensen's past anyway. He was a tough cookie to crack when it come to persuasion, though. I was like, wow, this guy is a smooth talker. Probably why he's the head of Seraph Industries. I'm not too quite sure if I trust him, though. Let's start at the beginning here. Post-traumatic stress disorder, huh? So somebody screwed me over at SWAT, but everybody likes me there. Okay. So my parents aren't really my birth parents. I wonder who my birth parents are. My mom was sterile. And then, okay, this is about 93. I don't even know my own birthday. That's crazy. And look, none of the phenotypes are, yeah, wow. That's crazy. Okay, so what does that mean? It means that nobody has a goddamn clue where I came from.
Athena tells me you spoke to Sareth. Did he happen to tell you why he made us look like idiots?
I'm handling it.
You can imagine how relieved I am to hear that. I'll tell you what. While you follow any lead Sareth spoon feeds you, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and backtrace that signal.
That's your pride talking. Still, get back to me if you find something.
You meant when?
Pretty sure I didn't.
Okay, let's not have a sword fight right here in the middle of, work. Well, okay. Well, it seems as though Seraph is, being truthful to his word, but we really don't know if that's the only files that were streamed through there. So that's why Pritchard's gonna check it out and find out if there's anything else Seraph's not telling us. I wonder how much I weigh with all these augments. It's probably like 200 some pounds. God, I really love this room.
Here, this is for you. It's a corporate passport encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Henshaw Island without any problems.
You're sending me to China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam. There's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the typhoon or with some other top secret military project that I haven't told you about?
The thought had crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This company, Seraph Industries, was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution. Can't you see how scary that can be to some people?
Sure. I also see how lucrative it can be for some others.
It's never been about money for me, Adam. But you're right. There are people out there who don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
I'm hoping you'll be able to find that answer for us in China. So get going. Farida's prepping the chopper.
China? Okay. Well, that'll be interesting. See, that's the new area I was talking to you guys about. And before we do anything, I'm going to make sure that there's nothing else that we want to do here. What I'm going to do is go to the limb clinic, see if we can't find any more praxis points. How much money do we have, by the way? Money, 6,000. Okay, so we can buy one more praxis point from there if they have any. and then we'll head off to China. And I know I have 2 Praxis points right now, but I don't know if I want to spend them yet. So, to the limb clinic.
Well, shit, if it ain't the captain himself. Mr. Seraph done fixed you up good, ain't he? Give you a new set of glasses and everything. Damn.
How you doing, Letitia?
Didn't think I'd see you walking this boulevard anytime soon, that's for sure. Not after what happened 6 months ago. People said you's down for the count.
People tend to underestimate me.
You and me both, Captain. You and me both. You got any credit you could spare?
How about you give me some information, and then we'll see.
Oh, damn, Captain. You ain't no cop no more. Why you gotta insist on using them rules?
Because it's my money this time, not the department's. You want it, you better give me something that's worth it.
Yeah, I guess. So what you wanna know?
It's been a while since I walked the beat. Where would a less than exemplary citizen go these days if he needed to acquire some unlicensed firepower?
Well now, I hear there might be a gun seller or 2 around town. But an adventuring man, especially one fixed with some of that fancy techno limbs Mr. Seraph makes, he might be able to acquire a few more if he's willing to go the extra mile.
Fine, I'll bite. Tell me about this extra mile.
You hear about the protest at Lim today? The one ass was about to get all violent till Mr. Seraph's factory stole all the news.
What about it?
Rumor has it, somebody wanted to make sure it got to Miss Eliza's attention. Maybe had a shooter in a high place somewhere, looking down on the Lim Plaza, aiming to turn things up a notch. Didn't happen, 'cause the factory, but you never know. They might have left something behind.
That's that sniper that I found.
You hear about the protest at Lim today? The one ass was about to get off.
I wish I could skip some of this dialogue.
Stole all the news.
What about it?
Rumor has it, somebody wanted to make sure it got to Miss Eliza's attention. Maybe had a shooter in a high place somewhere, looking down on the Lim Plaza, aiming to turn things up a notch. Didn't happen, 'cause the factory, but you never know. They might have left something behind.
I think I've got all the information I need right now, Tish. Maybe next time.
I'll be right here waiting for you, Captain.